But the most egregious part of all is that these lockdowns were very different for different socioeconomic groups. People like you and I, we don't get hurt by the lockdowns, okay? We can do our jobs from Zoom. Okay, it's inconvenient. We have all kinds of things that are negative, but this was devastating to average people.
Most affluent people I know, and I know a lot of them, really enjoyed it. Their kids came home, they went to their second house. You know, like, what was bad about the lockdowns if you're rich? Nothing.
And you still see it today. There's a complete disconnect. This was an abuse. This was a gross moral failure of public health leadership. This was an egregious abuse of public health because the public health experts, any expert in public health, is never to be focused on stopping a single disease. As a public health expert, which I am in health policy for 15 plus years, my job, if I'm talking about health policy, is to consider all public health, all of health.
Of course.
Not a single infection. So we destroyed people. We meaning the people who advised these shutdowns and lockdowns, and they were on in almost the entire country with rare exception, not just for the 6 months before I walked in, not just for the 3.5 months that I was there, but they continued the whole year throughout most of the country. And the data shows they failed. So this was a massive abuse of lower socioeconomic groups and minorities because those families got destroyed far more from these policies than, and the affluent and the elite were spared. I like to say lockdowns are a luxury of the rich. The people who did the lockdowns destroyed a younger generation. I mean, you have to realize there's been a big spike in suicides in teenagers during the lockdown. This is all lockdown. This is not the virus. A massive spike in mental health visits to doctors across the board by teenagers. Tripling of self-harms by teenagers. Medical visits for putting cigarettes out on themselves or slashing their wrists. A tripling since the previous year. 1 out of 4 college students in the United States thought of killing himself during June. This is because of the lockdowns. And I just want to make this point. The lockdowns were not caused by the virus. Human beings decided to do these lockdowns. Okay? The damage from their decision is a moral lapse beyond anything that has been ever done in public health.